So I have a Cub Cadet LTX1040. The problem is, whenever you try to put it in gear, it either doesn't go, or even neutral. It either doesn't go or it's stuck in one of the gears. So I took the transmission rear end assembly out, took the top of the case off, and what I found was this shift lever, linkage, whatever you want to call it. It was sitting right here. So when you move the linkage for the forward or reverse bar, this is what it was doing. Not much of anything. It should be right here. So when you push or pull the linkage, it does that. Now the problem is, see how that just slid over that like that? And then it gets stuck. That should not be happening. It should be on this side at all times for it to move in and out. Alright, so after I took this out here, once I cleaned all the grease and stuff off of here, you can kind of tell to figure out what happened, of why it's doing this. I don't know if you can tell on the video here though, but there's grooves inside there. That means it's wearing down. So since it wore down like that, that's why it can lift out and move around inside there. Because since this is running, it just kind of, I guess after so long, it just wore that down and made it big enough for this to slide over top of that small gear right there instead of staying right there. So you can either buy a new one of these, or I think I'm going to try to just push those closer together with a vise or some channel lock, something like that, and see how it works. I'd rather get it running sooner than later, so I'm going to try that. Maybe order one later. Okay, so what I did was, I could tell, see, I kind of just took some channel locks here, put it on the ends there, and just slightly bent them closer to each other. But you look at a new one online, there's actually a lot more metal at the top and the bottom, so you can tell right away that this one's worn. So I just bent this closer, just to get this back together and use it. I mean, it's not really going to cause any damage here. So, as you can tell, no matter how I try to move it, jiggle it, even though it's not going to move this much because there's going to be a, the top of the case is going to be right here. But back, forth, even up and down kind of thing, it doesn't slide over that. So, it's definitely the fix for the problem. Once you get all this, get that going. If your grease or oil looks as bad as this, you want to make sure you get all this out of there and clean everything up and put new grease on the stuff here.